Hey YouTube, JT here. I know. You guys are thinking, where you been, dog? It's been like 2 weeks or more. Well, you know that saying, ask me no questions and I'll tell you no lies. Let's just say I've been really busy and leave it at that. Alright? So let's get down to the business at hand, shooting this video. RUGER LCP 380 semi-auto, outstanding pocket pistol. I got this baby back in July 2009. It's very covert. You can put it in a Nemesis pocket holster. Comfortable, reliable, good quality. Very outstanding for what it's designed for. So you're thinking there's a lot of videos on the RUGER on YouTube. I did one when I got my gun. My buddy Paul, Humans for Targets, if I remember right, he has one. He did a video. Another buddy of mine, Cajun Blaze, and of course Nothing Fancy did his good shooting videos again on a RUGER. My favorite is Hickok 45's video. His video is very comprehensive. He shows you drawing from the pocket, shooting, disassembly, assembly. He talks about the finer points on the weapon. What is really superb is that outstanding range that he has. That's just to die for. So anyway, the RUGER LCP is established in the gun community, even though it's been around for just a few years, and established here with all the videos on YouTube. So what are you here to show, JT? I want to point out a problem with the pistol that you may or may not know about. So we know how a gun, this semi-auto functions, or any semi-auto generally. You pull the trigger, the gun fires. The energy forces the slide back, ejecting around. Energy forces the slide forward, stripping a round off the magazine, chambering around, ready to do the whole cycle again. And in that sequence, the recoil spring is compressing and expanding. Compressing and expanding until you run dry. What I discovered on this gun is the recoil spring bites and cuts gouges into the guide rod. I don't know if I can show you, this flip Mino is not as great as Paul's video. The camera, how I can zoom in. So this is the original guide rod, and obviously these aren't just superficial scratches. Let me see here. These are deep gouges. So when I discovered this, I kind of lost confidence in carrying this pistol, so I stopped carrying it for a while. So for the last 6 months, I've been searching the internet for aftermarket manufacturers. I don't want to just get another original, RUGER guide rod if the same thing's going to happen. So I discovered these guys just a week ago. BT premium guide rods. They've been around for a while, and they make aftermarket guide rods and springs for like Glocks, Smith & Wesson, Steyrs, and a whole bunch of other guns. So according to their site, they were contacted to manufacture this new guide rod. Now, besides the gouges, this head of the guide rod is showing peening. The gun is hammering it, rounding off the edges, beveling it. So these two, what I consider problems, revealed themselves after, you know, just a few you know, rounds. Like mine, I fired less than 100 rounds through mine. BT sights 150 rounds. So they didn't just create a new guide rod with a harder material, because, you know, if they did that, sure, the guide rod would survive, but then you're going to transfer that energy somewhere else, may create another problem. And according to the BT site, Ruger says this damage does not hinder the function of the gun. Well, maybe not the peening, but this gouging, you know, shows itself after a few rounds. So what happens when you fire 250 rounds, 100 rounds, more than that, 500 rounds, 1,000 rounds? You know, it's like, you know, you guys go camping and do bushcraft, and you keep chopping and chipping away at something. Eventually, it's gonna, you know, lose its structural integrity. And if you're firing a pistol, you're gonna have like a failure to extract, failure to fire, or worse. I mean, this is a good gun, but, you know, like a lot of guns we have, we change stuff to make it better. Like when I buy my Springfield Armory 45, those 7-round blue mags suck. So I changed them into, you know, I switched them out for Kimber Protect mags, or the Chip McCormick Powered 10s, or Wilson's. You know, we do stuff to make the gun better. So BT Premium Guide Rods did research and development, and they use 17-4 Papa Hotel 1150 stainless steel. You know, it's going to be able to take the damage, but not with the same results. You know, they said you might at the most scratch the black oxide, not gouge it. And even if the thing is scratched, the stainless steel won't rust. And, you know, if the gun is being hammered into a certain shape, they already, I can't really pick it up good here, but, you know, they already, the head of this guide rod is already beveled. It's bigger, wider. And I'll leave a link to their website. They got a good article on it, and excellent comparison photos. I mean, because if you don't have confidence in your equipment, why carry it? So obviously I bought two. I got one in there. This is a spare. The reason why I don't disassemble the gun is, you know, taking it apart is easy. If you got these Mongo meat puppet hands, I got a hard time putting that pivot pin back in. So for those of you who have a Ruger LCP and been putting off cleaning your weapon, you might want to take a look at it and inspect the guide rod. And those of you planning to buy one, you might want to just switch out the guide rod from the beginning. It's only $19 from their site. I bought two, so it came out with $38, and about I think $3 or $4 shipping. All right, watch your six, guys. JT out.